Hey fish people, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about a good food for your community tanks, the Hikari Micro Wafer. So the Hikari Micro Wafer here is great for your community tanks. It's been formulated for things like barbs, tetras, various cichlids, and then some catfish. When you think about a community tank, what do you typically have in there? You're going to throw some tetras in there. You're going to throw some corridors in there. If you get a little more exotic, you might throw some angels or some rams or some barbs in there as well. So this food right here is going to be great for all your community people here. It's a small little disc food, so it is actually a wafer. They have something called a micro pellet, which is an actual pellet. This, on the other hand, is a wafer. I feed this typically to most of my beta fish. Every now and then, I throw this in my wild beta tank. I'll give this to my African cichlids as well, because one of the main ingredients is spirulina. I'll throw it in both my community tanks. They all love it. The guppies love it. So I have fed this to guppies, African cichlids, rams, catfish, corridors, tetras, barbs, rasboras, danios, loaches. They all eat this and they all love it. They go crazy for it. I sprinkle it on top of my tank. They do great with this food. They're about, I would say, like the grain of a sand. So they're very fine, very small little things. So if you got some smaller fish, perfect to feed this to them. So if we want to look at the ingredients for this, we're going to start off with some fish meal, krill meal, cuttlefish meal, spirulina, fish oil, dried seaweed. There's some clam extract in here, your various vitamin supplements, and they do also throw in some garlic as well. What's that garlic do? Garlic is supposed to help promote acceptance among fish foods. Spirulina is going to be in there to help bring out some of the colors in our fish as well, because we want to bring out the colors in our fish. We feed them things that are intense with natural colors. Things like spirulina and other plant matter is going to bring out those colors. For the analysis of what we're looking at nutrition-wise, we are 44% crude protein, 8% crude fat, 2% fiber. The good thing about using something like this that's not a flake food is you can actually watch your fish eat it more effectively, and you're not going to have the flakes dissolve in your water. You can actually see how much they're eating, and you can adjust your feeding accordingly. If you're feeding too much, you know to pull back. If you're feeding too little, you can add a little extra and see where your fish are eating at afterwards. It's also a slow sinking pellet, so at first it's going to stay on the top of the water. As your fish peck at it, your top water level fish, it's going to slowly fall through the water column. So your middle levels will get some, and then it'll finally settle on the bottom. So all your bottom level fish will also get to eat this as well. Feeding wise, I feed it once a day. Packet's going to tell you to feed 2 to 3 times a day. Rule of thumb when feeding fish, feed little amounts more often. So if you're new to this, give them a literal pinch of food 3-4 times a day. Watch your fish, learn from your fish. You'll eventually be able to dial in how much you need to feed your fish. This also does come in 3 different sizes. You've got a 0.7 ounce, you've got a 1.58 ounce, and then a 2.2 pound bag. This is the medium sized bag here to give you an idea. So this is the 1.58 size you're going to be getting. In comparison to the bug bites here, this is a 1.6 ounce. So this jar of bug bites is roughly the same as this bag here. Like most food, they do have an expiration date. You can extend that if you want to keep all your food in the freezer. Definitely check out some Hikari Micro Wafers if you have not already. As you guys know, I love all the Hikari foods. This is one that I keep on hand constantly now to have, always. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy this. If you do enjoy food reviews like this, make sure to leave a like on the video, and then I'll also link one for you guys in the end screen of this video.